All right, looks like I am live, at least I think. Oops, sorry, let me mute my phone here. Let's see. Okay, sorry guys. So let's get the live stream going here. It is, was it Tuesday, Wednesday? It's Wednesday, June the 5th, 2019, and I am, let me see if I can share this to my Twitter page. Tweet this for you guys. See if we can get anyone going on the live stream tonight. Believe it or not, I tried live streaming a few nights ago, but I think what happened was there was an issue with YouTube and its notifications. So I don't know if just that I'm not getting any people on my live stream, or maybe people just don't like my channel here or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But if I can get a few people in here tonight, I will go ahead and just start asking you guys the question: is $700 a flagship level as far as smartphone goes? And then we'll just get into discussion about that. But let me go ahead and share my thoughts here with that. And let me go ahead and see what's going on my Twitter page. And let me see if I can open up a new tab here. Let's just see if we can get anyone joining in tonight. It's already after, it's 10:45 Central Time, which is for me, that's Texas time. So on the East Coast, it's already midnight, and on the West Coast, it's like 7 o'clock or something like that. It's still early for the Californians or whatever. So I'm hoping I can get at least a few people in here tonight. So let's see. I'm gonna see if I can share this. My dogs are barking, by the way, and they are going crazy. Not good. How about I have to let them out? If I do, we will see how it goes. Checking out, I'm checking out Twitter right now, and I'm seeing that TechRite actually just got his hands on the OnePlus 7. So shout outs to you, man, if you are watching this later on, which I probably highly doubt. That's all right. Let me go ahead and just see what's going on here. Again, shoot, am I even live? Let's see. Is VTech live? Let's find out. Let's go back to my channel. Of course, my dogs are going to be crying like babies. One dog's outside crying like a baby. So, okay, so it does say I am live right now. So, again, I'm not 100% positive maybe. Again, people are just not viewing my chat right now. That's all right. But basically, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this, I guess. And let's see if anyone joins in. If not, then that's all right, I guess. Maybe I might delete later. Might not. We'll see. I don't know. But let's find out. Again, I haven't really found a good time to start live streaming, I guess. I think it's probably better to do it during the day. All right, look, Michael Hill. We got Michael Hill, one of my newest fans and subscribers over here. So shout out to you, bud. How's it going? Just again, I just started going live on Twitter right now, man. So you're not missing much. Hold on, let me just now, man. So let me play this. There we go. Let me go ahead and like my video. Go ahead and hit the like button also, man. Hit that like, just so that we can get that going for us, man. But how's it going, man? Thanks for joining in tonight. So again, the reason why I'm doing this live stream is because I wanted to ask the question: is $700 considered a flagship level smartphone? You know what I mean? And in my opinion, yes, it is. You know what I mean? For the most part, I was posting. I saw an ad on Facebook about the OnePlus 7. Okay, so the OnePlus 7, whatever Pro or whatever you want to call it. Thanks for liking the video, man. By the way. But again, I made a comment on a post on Facebook about the OnePlus 7, which is like the newest OnePlus version of the phone that there is out there, and I basically made the comment saying, this phone's already in flagship phone territory. You know what I mean? Like, might as well buy like an iPhone or like, a Samsung Galaxy S10. You know what I mean? And you'd be so shocked to know that like so many people kind of went off on me saying like, oh, they're basically saying like, oh, it's not, flagship level. Like, don't compare it to like flagship devices like the iPhone and whatnot. And I was just like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like, you're telling me that $700 is not a flagship level phone nowadays? Like, I mean, I remember back then, even like $500, anything over $500 was flagship level. So I'm just trying to figure that out. Like, what the heck? You know, let me go ahead and share this on Facebook also. I don't normally do that, but you know what? Let's do it tonight. Let's see if I can get that going or not. Let's see if I can share it on my a page that I manage. Currently live on Facebook, on the YouTube. Ooh, YouTube has a pretty thing. All right, so I'm going to share that link. Maybe I can get 1 or 2 more people in here. There's a few people that follow me on my Facebook and my Twitter, I guess. So like, I have more followers on Facebook, but I just feel like posting on Twitter is just more relevant than Facebook. I feel like no one really uses Facebook for anything as far as like the tech world. But anyways, thanks for liking the video, man. But again, dude, like for reals, like I just, you know, that comment kind of frustrated me when they were like, no, like, you know, $700 is not in the range of flagships. And I was just like, how is that even possible? You know what I mean? Like, how is $700 not flagship level when it comes to devices? I just don't get it. You know what I mean? So, oh no, I lost a viewer, and I don't know. Let's see. Michael Hill, let me know if you're still there, man, because if not, then you are my only viewer, and then we might have to just stop live streaming altogether. We'll see. Let's see. But yeah, for the most part, man, like that upset me, man, that $700 is not apparently a flagship level amount to charge for a smartphone nowadays. And you know, I remember when OnePlus used to be a lot cheaper back in the day. I mean, I remember their phones you can get them between $300 and like $500. And to me, like once the phone passes the $500 threshold, any phone, doesn't matter what brand it is, it could be LG, it could be Samsung, it could be whatever, you know, Huawei, HTC, whatever. Whatever brands you want to call it, but once that phone reaches over $500, it's considered a flagship device. I mean, because if you think about it, flagship devices like 5 years ago were in that ballpark already. So now, even though we're already like in the thousands when it comes to flagship level devices, it's just pretty crazy. Like I don't see how $700. What's up, Google Pie? Hey yo, what's up? Again, hey Google. We're just talking about you know, smartphone prices, and you just join in on the conversation if you want to go ahead and chit chat about whatever. Go ahead and just ask me questions as we go along here. But yeah, basically I'm just kind of ranting about flagship level phones. So again, earlier I was on Facebook and I made a post or I made a comment on a OnePlus 7 ad. And the OnePlus 7 ad state like they just posted an ad, and I just made a comment like, oh, like you might as well just buy an iPhone or, you know, a Samsung phone if you're going to be spending like $700+. And it's kind of true, you know what I mean? And not to bash on OnePlus or anything at all. A lot of people got kind of butthurt by that comment, but it's like, yes, if you're spending more than $500, you're already spending like flagship level money already. So it's like, I mean, you can get the Samsung Galaxy 10e for like the same price, and I'm pretty sure you know, the OnePlus is a better phone, but I mean, for the most part, even Samsung's mid-range device or lower end version of the 10 is still in that price range. So how is $700 not flagship level? You know what I mean? Especially when you still have other phones like the LG G8 and you know, Motorola flagship devices still between like the $500 and $700 range. So Michael Hill says those new phones that cost $1,000, I would rather wait a little bit so the price goes down. To be honest, and this is by Google Pie, to be honest, if you have $500, the Samsung S8 is cheap. And that's the thing. If I have $500, I don't think I'm going to spend that much money on an older device. Reason being is because of the version of Android and just the security updates, and because of the older chipsets. So if I'm going to spend $500, I would rather spend the money on something more current, or even a mid-range device like the Google Pixel 3a, at least something with a more updated chipset and maybe a little bit spec'd out RAM. Not to say that the S8 is a bad phone. I'm not saying I wouldn't get that phone either. But I mean, it was a good-looking phone for this time. But I would probably rather get the S9. I think the S9 you could probably get for like less than $500 right now, if you lease it through like whatever carrier you have. But that's a good point, Google Pie. You know, I mean, people shouldn't just go for the new route, obviously. You know, people should obviously, sorry, my hair's all jacked up. People should honestly, you know, try to go older models at some point. I mean, because eventually, like, you know, the phones are so good nowadays that you just really don't have to upgrade as often as you would have to in the past. So, you know, I've talked about that in my past live streams before, so a very valid point. But it's just interesting, guys, to see that or just to see something like that. And you know what's funny? Like someone made a comment on my my Moto G7 video earlier saying that like flagship level is like again $1,000 plus, and I probably I probably compared the Moto G7 to whatever, I guess, to a flagship device, and someone's just getting butthurt about it. But my thoughts on the Mac Pro, oh my God. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on in the media the past couple of days as far as the tech world goes. I wish I can go to events like WWDC or whatever they're called. For the most part, though, I mean, for the base price point of like $6,000, I mean, for like the base model, I mean, you really have to, first of all, you have to have the money to buy something like that. I don't think having a computer like the Mac Pro is just for anybody. I mean, it's not like, you know, if you're, you know, getting into Macs and you just decide, hey, I'm going to buy their top spec out of the line Mac Pro and then just use it for internet surfing or whatever. Like, it's not really what you're going to use it for. I mean, obviously a computer like that is built to do a lot of things. And when I mean a lot of things, I mean like heavy editing when it comes to like Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, Final Cut, Adobe After Effects, anything like that, for instance, is going to be the reason why you buy such a device. Even the current iMac Pro, which is, I believe, at $5,000 retail right now, which will probably go on discount once these other devices go on sale, is just crazy. It's crazy the fact that these computers are just getting more and more expensive. And I'm pretty sure that the new Mac Pro would last someone probably like 10 to 15 years, depending on how they got it decked out or spaced out as far as that goes. And, you know, the cool part about having the new Mac Pro when it does come out is it will have upgradability opposed to like the current gen iMacs and even the older iMac, or even the older Mac Pro. Okay, let me know if you guys are still here. I'm not getting too many comments. It says I got one person viewing. And I'm not sure if it's my my chat going on or something like that. I don't know. Sometimes it messes up and it tells me that people jump in and out. So I don't know if you guys are just jumping in and out of the chat. If you are, just let me know, though. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, for the money, I mean, I'm still using my MacBook Pro from like 5 years ago, and this laptop, I mean, I can do basic editing on it for the most part. But what's up, Jose Talks? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining in tonight. Good to have you. We're here just talking about smartphone prices, and Google Pie here asked me about the new Mac Pro and what are my thoughts on it. I mean, first of all, the looks on that device are hideous, by the way. Like, I don't know why Mac isn't like starting to do what a lot of PC or computer companies are doing it, and they're just trying to make them look like awesome like gaming PCs, like stuff with LEDs and whatnot like that. But I guess the thing about Mac is their functionality when it comes to their devices, and they just want it to work and work really well. And again, like I've had my MacBook Pro for like, again, 5 years. It still works. You know, I can probably do some light editing on Adobe Premiere. It does tend to, you know, overheat. I can tell when I'm doing things that the fan does get hot after a while. So, but let me know your opinion. Also, Jose Talks, let me know your opinion on my dogs are over here. Like, I don't know what they're doing. But let me know your opinion on like if a $700 is in the category of a flagship device. Like, do you think $700 is flagship territory when it comes to smartphones? You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, how many people have $7,000 or $6,000? And you know what's funny? I think they debuted a monitor. Also, the monitor by itself cost $1,000 or $5,000. Or is it $5,000? I think the monitor itself is like $5,000, and then the stand for the monitor is like another $1,000. Can you believe that? Let's see, because they know people will pay for Apple. It better be for $700. And then the Google Pie says, I can predict that it won't sell much, but the price, eventually I think they're gonna release it, and then they're gonna have to heavily discount it after a while because no one's gonna buy that. The only people that are gonna buy that are like people that actually, do heavy editing, like video editors, like people that produce movies or short films or even television shows. But not just that, you have your top rated YouTubers like Marquez Brownlee, which is, MKBHD, or guys like Unbox Therapy. People that are having to constantly edit, they're the ones that are going to invest the tens and thousands of dollars into these machines, because first of all, it's going to cut their editing time like in half, especially what these machines are going to be able to do. So for the most part, like me, if I'm going to buy another Mac, I might consider either buying another MacBook Pro, or I might even get an iMac, like just a regular iMac with the 5K Retina display or something like that, or even like the last year's version of the iMac Pro. If I have the $4,000 to $4 or $5,000 to lay down, that's just pretty crazy though. But like, okay, so like, yeah, the iPhone XR, for instance, is in that price point of $700. So you're telling me that not owning an iPhone XR is like, $700 is not flagship territory. Yes, it is. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to figure out why all these people were disagreeing on me when I made that comment on OnePlus's Facebook page about the OnePlus, saying like, why does this phone cost so much? You know what I mean? Again, obviously the performance is going to play a huge factor on why, but it kind of frustrated me, because the point of having a different version, or like a phone that just does everything well but not have to be so expensive, it's just pretty crazy in my opinion. Like I don't see why these phone companies are continuing to raise the prices on their phone. Like I mean, I'm happy with the freaking Moto G7. This is a good phone. Like, I mean, check out my new background, by the way. Do you guys like that? I changed the color. Usually I have it blue, but I turned it green since it's a Motorola phone and like green is kind of like their thing. I went ahead and just turned it green instead. But for the most part, like, I mean, do you really need to pay, $700 for a flagship? $700 to $1,200 for a flagship nowadays? Like, these mid-range devices do so well nowadays. It's pretty funny. Am I going to get all the features that all those devices get? Am I going to get the wireless charging? Am I going to get the NFC? Maybe not. But the thing about that is you really have to kind of think about how often do you use all of those features, you know what I mean? Like, how often are you going to use wireless charging? Do you use wireless charging at all? You know what I mean? Like, can you save a couple $100s and just settle for having to plug this thing in? I mean, you tell me, guys. I mean, like, it's, yeah. And again, tonight's just a random live stream. Again, you guys can bounce back by, asking me questions, or let me give you guys a channel update on what's going on with me. Please, if you guys have a Twitter, by the way, follow me on Twitter, because I do post a lot. I do tend to post a lot on Twitter. So my Twitter is going to be btech_reviews. This is going to be my Twitter handle. So if you guys are not following me on Twitter, please follow me on Twitter, because I do post stuff there. Here, I'll even put a link for you guys, make it easier, right? Let's see. Let me paste that on there. There you go. Twitter.com/BTReviews. Let's see. Google Pie just asked, should Apple release a phone like the new budget Pixel? I mean, I think yes, they should, but I mean, I think they should do it again with maybe like bringing out another version of the iPhone SE. And I don't know if they discontinued that version of the iPhone. I know there was a second generation of the iPhone SE. But it was basically the same size as like the iPhone 5, and it was basically for I would want to call it like a teenage phone, someone that you would just give to your teenage kid. Which those phones, I had an iPhone SE, by the way, and it ran just as good as my iPhone 10. The only thing that you're missing out on, that you're really missing out on, was like the fingerprints, the scanning of the face, the facial recognition software. And of course, the bigger screen. Other than that, it ran exactly the same. It took pictures just as good. Camera quality, as far as video, was a little bit tighter, obviously. But if they're gonna think about if Apple decides to bring another budget phone, like, I think that they should probably go with the iPhone SE, but maybe make the screen just a tad bit bigger. Maybe maybe hit like the 5.5-inch territory. Because I mean, if you look at the iPhone XR, even though the iPhone XR is their budget device right now when it comes to the newer versions of the phones, the screen is bigger than the iPhone XS. It's right in the territory of the XS Max. So, I mean, for the most part, like, you know, why not make a device that's just a tad bit smaller? You know what I mean? Something that's more hand sizable for a lot of people, because not a lot of people like this is a 6.2-inch screen, guys. And don't get me wrong, like I like the size of the screen, but like I can't even wrap my fingers around that. Look, if I can't wrap my fingers around it, then like it's hard for me to use. Same thing with my iPhone X. Like this is my iPhone X, very big phone. Okay, so it makes it very hard to use, like when you're trying to just one-hand it. Here is the Umidigi A3 Pro. I can get my hand fully around this. I believe the screen size on this is a tad bit smaller. It's in the same ballpark, but the body size is small enough to where I can actually like wrap my finger almost around it. So for the most part, like I mean, I think I don't feel like phones need to get bigger, guys. Like I feel like phones just need to work well and get pocketable. I feel like because everyone's blind, like guys like me that have to wear glasses every day. Let's see, can I view my live stream via my phone over here? Let's find out. Look at this, guys. Let's see if you guys can see that. That's me. Let's see, can I get it to focus? Okay, I guess it's not focusing too well. You're asking me any predictions for E3. Any predictions for E3? Hold on, let me lower this. No, not really. I mean, to be honest, I haven't really followed E3 the past couple of years. To me, like the shows have gotten a little bit shorter and just a little bit more disappointing. And I feel like they're just so very commercial now. Like the only reason why they have E3 is just for, I don't know. I mean, there's really, I haven't been a gamer in a long time, so there really hasn't been any games that I've been really looking forward to as far as any of the current gen consoles. If anything, the only thing that I'm really looking forward to is seeing the new design of the PS5 if they decide to debut it, and maybe the next Halo game, if anything. But for the most part, like I'm just really not excited. From what I heard, I think Sony or Microsoft, one of those companies, was actually backing out. S Bear, what's up, man? How you doing? Long time no see, man. Talking about, yeah, we're just talking about. He was asking me about a E3, or he or she. I don't know if Google Pie is a girl or a guy. But also, you know, we are talking about flagship devices, and we were my main topic was, you know, is $700 already flagship territory when you're purchasing a smartphone? You know what I mean? Never heard of Halo CE, or I guess that's the first Halo Combat Evolved. Google Pie, you are a Mel. Good to know, man. All right. Anyways. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, like I'm not really looking forward to E3. I mean, I'll follow it every now and then. Like I'm not one to like really like follow stuff. So when it comes to gaming anymore, but I mean, I still appreciate video games. I mean, even though like I can show you guys my Xbox and my PS4 and all that good stuff right over here. So you can see there, you can see me streaming. Right there's my Nintendo Switch and my PS3. And right below that, if I can remove the bottle of water, you can kind of see my Xbox there in the corner. I don't know why this thing's not focusing. There we go. And you can probably see the dust behind my TV over there. Whoa. Okay, so let me put this back for you guys so that you guys aren't tired of seeing like how ugly I am or whatever. Oh. Whoa. Okay, hold on. You guys can see my dog over there. That's all right. All right, so there we go. So it's probably a little better on the viewing angle. Esbar says, I think $700 can have flagship specs, and it's pretty close to flagship. I mean, if you think about it, Esbar, 3 or 4 years ago, $700 was the sweet spot when it came to flagship devices. You know what I mean? Like, if you looked at devices like the Note 7 or even the Note 8, you know, you're already in that like $700 to $800 price range. So I'm just not understanding like how is $700 nowadays still not like in the realm of hitting the flagship level. You know what I mean? I have not seen the S10 leaks yet, man. For the most part, though, I mean the Note 10 and the Note is the Note. I mean, to be honest, I've never owned a Galaxy Note. I think the only Note that I've ever held in my hand was like the Note 7 or 8, I think. My brother-in-law had the Note 8, and so did my sister. So for a while, they were using those as their daily drivers, and I actually like got to mess around with them a little bit. They're okay phones, though. It looks like we got a few more people joining in here. So again, guys, if you guys are just joining in, please give this video a like and just leave a comment. You know, let's get the chat going. You know, I can't do these live streams without you guys. So I mean, without you guys sitting here chatting with me, there's no point in me doing these. So I just want to keep that relative that I'm going to respond to all of you guys as long as you guys are asking me questions and keeping the chat going. So going from there, if you guys are fans of my channel also and you guys would like to donate to Super Chat, again, I'm always going to make mention of that just because I'm always broke as a joke. That's why, guys, and Super Chats help. Art Dog, what's up, man? One of my biggest fans over here. I consider 700. Okay, Art Dog, thank you for agreeing with me. Thank God someone finally agrees with me. And if you guys also did that as well, so thank you. But yes, $700 is in the realm of a flagship device. So the reason why I'm asking this question, Art Dog, is because, and sorry for those that have already sat through this, but the reason why I'm asking this question is because earlier I posted on OnePlus's Facebook page on their ad. There was an ad about the OnePlus 7. And I made mention saying, like, you know, this phone's $700. I might as well buy an iPhone 10 or a Samsung because it's already in that price range. So people started just ranting at me. Like, I would get comments and comments and comments, like saying, like, oh, $1,000 is flagship level. And they, you know, let me see if I can find one of these comments here for you guys so that you guys can just kind of see it. Let me see if I can find it on my Facebook. It was from earlier, so. Let's see if I've been getting so many notifications. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, so again, here's that ad and OnePlus and for whatever reason, again, I put. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Can I view my original comment? Hold on. No. Okay. Anyways, I just lost it here, guys. Sorry. Thanks, S Bear. I hope you're sticking along here, okay? Okay, hold on. Let's see. So let me see if I can show you guys the comments. So some guy literally posted saying, okay, they're put Michael, and that's my name for you guys that don't know. I posted, too bad its prices to the point where, again, you know, how do you say, where it's already a flagship level, right? And the guys are just like, oh, like, Michael, you don't know anything. It's $200 less than a flagship device, yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like, what the heck? And like, what? Like, why are people saying that? And then even one of my friends said flagships are 1K. The price, this pricing is mid-tier. And I was like, how is $700 mid-tier? How is $700 mid-tier? You know what I mean? Like, $500 is mid-tier. Anything less than $500 is mid-tier. So I'm just trying to figure out how the hell $700 is mid-tier, you know, nowadays. But I guess when you have phones that are in the price range of $1,200 already, it's like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, I guess maybe I'm wrong, you know what I mean? But I think $700 is still in the realm of flagship level, you know what I mean? And I just don't know, like I don't know why like people would think that, you know what I mean? Let's see. Our dog says I have a OnePlus 5T, but I'm no super fanboy like that. They they get triggered, yeah. So like I don't know why people got triggered on that comment. Like it's only because it's probably the truth, and they just don't like hearing the truth, right? When it comes to and you know, it's my personal opinion, you know, and I might be right. I could be right. I could be wrong, obviously. Esper says the price goes up because of inflation, and that's true. You know what I mean? Like I mean, inflation is the reason why these smart devices go up. But it's like, are these devices really getting better for us to use, or does Apple and like Samsung just have a vendetta against its customers, and do they just want us to pay these phones off like in 3 or 4 years? It's like buying a smartphone is like buying a car nowadays. Like, you really have to do your research, and you have to look, and you even have to, I guess, test drive it before even taking it home. You know, I mean, it's funny because like a lot of these phone companies give you like 14-day policies to actually bring the phone back just in case you don't like it. You know what I mean? I remember the lot when I was with Verizon. I think there was, and I'll give you guys an example. I had the Moto Z2, which was at that time the phone had just come out, so it was like a brand new phone, and super decked out phone. Like it did what it was supposed to do. It was super fast and snappy. But for whatever reason, like the battery life on that phone was just really extremely horrible. I think it was like a 2700 milliamp battery. And again, it was a very fast phone. It was super snappy, so you can tell that the battery was ate up by the processing power of that phone. So I ended up taking it back within like 2 weeks and because Verizon told me like, hey, if you don't like this phone, you can bring it back. You just have to pay like a repackaging fee of like $40 or $50. And I was like, I'll do that. Like, I don't care. Let's see. OnePlus phones had been getting somewhat of a free pass, but at a $700, $800, those days are over. Yes. So, and I completely agree. Like, you know, why are you going to charge that much for smart devices? You know, if you're already entering the Samsung and Apple realm, you know, I'm not like to most consumers, OnePlus is still a nobody company. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know what OnePlus is. Like, if I were to go and walk up to anyone and be like, hey, have you heard of OnePlus? Like, would you buy this $700 phone? Most people would not even know what that brand is because most consumers only know what Apple and Samsung are, and that's it. And you know, for the most part, you have people that are still familiar with Motorola and LG, but for the most part, you know, like those, you know, Samsung and Apple have basically saturated the phone market, and those people are catered to thinking that those are the best phones that you can have in the smart world. Now, I can vouch for Apple on that as far as like having the best phones because I've had an iPhone 10 for like already like a year and a half, and I cannot complain about this device. It's as fast as the day I got it. Hardly any issues. The only thing that has really been kind of lacking on me lately is the battery. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but the battery, I'm having to charge this at least one time throughout the day now. In order to just keep it going. So I'm actually thinking about either trading in this device or something like that. I don't know, or I'm even thinking about selling it and just using like my Motorola or even my new mobile G3 Plus over there. So let's see. Esper says you would think that phones would just get cheaper as part and get more advanced and manufacturing becomes more efficient. You would think so also, but you know, I'm going to quote what's his face from Unbox Therapy. I forget his name, Lars or something like that, whatever his name is. But he says that, you know, these are just tools. Smartphones are just tools for us to use personally. So the brands don't care like if you back them or not. You know what I mean? They just want your money. You know what I mean? Like Apple's not going to be like, oh yeah, we're happy that you're an Apple fanboy, yada yada yada. You know. Like if you're invested into their ecosystem, like I can understand that, you know what I mean? Like because it works for some people. Like if people have an iPhone and they have Mac computers and whatnot, and they're used to the ecosystem, then that's fine. If you have an Android phone or whatever, and you're used to that ecosystem, then that's fine also. You know, I mean, Android phones are very easy to use with Windows computers and whatnot. So, phones are getting cheaper just now in the U.S. That's very true, actually. So. I mean, but I think budget phones are still doing really good. I still feel like you can get a budget phone for like under $100 and not have to spend that much money. So, Esper says, yeah, that's true, especially in developing countries. So that's one of the reasons why I think TSeries is beating PewDiePie on YouTube, by the way, guys. And I'm going to give PewDiePie a shout out, right? And Mr. Beast. But if phones are getting cheaper, especially in other countries like India, for instance, it's making it easier for them to access the internet and, you know, apps like YouTube, etc. So if you think about it, India has a population of like 2 billion. So it's no surprise that they follow like all the people from India who are finally starting to get their hands on smart devices and whatnot are subscribing to TSeries. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, they're just trying to give everyone basic features. That's completely right. Let's see. Hold on. Ooh. I feel like my camera keeps going out of focus. I don't know why my webcam keeps going out of focus. I don't know if that's me or what, or maybe I'm just going blind, guys. But Yeah, that's true. India probably is getting all the great deals. I mean, I know Xiaomi is pretty big in India right now, especially with the Redmi device. Have you seen the new BMW 7 Series facelift? I have not, man. Although I don't really. I mean, I've been watching a lot of a lot of YouTube car videos, but lately I just haven't been keeping up with at least imported and export, or how do you say, exported cars or imported cars, I guess. BMWs. I'm more of an Audi person when it comes to vehicles. So I mean, you might have to send me a picture later on that, Esper. And if you're just joining in, say hi. If you guys, please like this video. If you guys are just joining in, by the way, I mean, please, again, join in on the chat. I'm definitely down to respond to all of my viewers here if you guys have questions. So I guess let me give you guys kind of like a channel update on what's going on with me. Is my dog down here? Yeah, she's down here. So again, lately I haven't really been posting any tech videos. I think the last video that I posted was on the Moto G7 here, which again, I just posted a small video on like whatever the phone was lacking. And I hope some of you guys watched that, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. But for the most part, my YouTube, my viewership and my sub rate has kind of gone down in the last month. The month of May was just really horrible when it came to my subscriber rate. It's not really going up too much lately. I think that I don't know what's going on with YouTube's algorithm. I'm still getting subscribers, just very, very minimal. Like I'm getting like one every couple of days now, or a few every couple of days. It's not like like before where I would get like 3 to 5 a day. Now it's just like 1 or 2 every like day or so, depending on. And I don't know if I'm losing subs or what, but also like I don't know what's going on. You guys tell me are you guys getting notifications when I'm posting my videos? Like tell me, like, did you guys get a notification via YouTube, or did you get an email or anything like that? Like please let me know. I might be doing another smartphone review very soon. Well, it's already where I live. It's already summer, so I'm hoping that's the case, bro. But ooh, I feel like I want to sneeze. So if you guys follow me on Twitter, which I hope you are, I know Esper is. I think Art Dog, I think you're following me on Twitter also. If you're not, please follow me on Twitter, guys. I'm gonna post the link again so you guys can follow me on Twitter. But if you're not, please follow me on Twitter. So I recently reached out to Coolpad, which is a device or a company, a company device. It's a company and they make smartphones here in the U.S. Recently, they're releasing the phone called the I forgot what the hell it's called, the Legacy or something like that. I don't know. I forgot what the phone's called. But I reached out to them and I said, hey, like a couple weeks ago, and I went through the proper channels, and I went and got an email from one of their representatives, and then I emailed their rep, and I never got a response back. So like earlier today, I saw that Kevin Breeze or whoever else, RJ Tech or CV Tech, he was actually tweeting to Coolpad, and he said, hey, like I've tried reaching out to you and I haven't heard anything back. So I responded to that tweet and I said, hey, like same thing. And I went through the proper channels. I emailed instead of like just directly bugging them. Like I sent an email. So right away, the Coolpad representative actually messaged me back on Twitter saying, oh, we apologize for the delay, yada, yada, yada. They said, can you please send me your info, like your name, your address, and whatever, and we will get a phone to you out soon. And I was like, are they like BSing me or what? Like, cause like, I've been wanting to review that phone forever now. And let me see if I can find it. Let's see. It was it the Coolpad Legacy? Let's find out. Let's find out. Coolpad Americas. I'm gonna go to their Twitter, by the way. But yes, it's the Legacy. I was right on that. So far that I know of, I've only seen them send out a phone to TechRite. So shout outs to TechRite again if he's watching this. For the most part, though, I haven't seen them send that phone out to any other YouTubers. I don't know if anyone is buying the phone straight out, but let's see. So they responded to me, and I'm just hoping that they are going to send me the device as promised, and then we'll go from there. I mean, if they send me the device, obviously I'm going to unbox it, and I'm going to review it for you guys, and I'll give you guys an unbiased review, but I've never reviewed any phones from MetroPCS or Metro by T-Mobile, and it's funny because I live by several Metro by T-Mobiles. I've never wanted to walk into one of their stores just because I don't know. I'd rather just do it myself, where I can just buy it online and then just review it at home or something. I don't want to have to go to the actual store. You know, to me, that's like the point of prepaid. You go to the you know, why go there? Like when I used to do Virgin Mobile basically, let's see, hold on, should I share this? Hold on, copy the link. When I used to do Virgin Mobile, I would buy everything online, and I would you know, aside from that, buying everything online, I would activate everything online also. Like I wouldn't do anything else. You know, I wouldn't have to call. There was only like 1 or 2 times that I actually had to call them because I was having issues. So other than that, though, I never had to visit someone in person. I'm sending Michael Thomas my live stream. Let's see if he gets it. I want Mikey Tech Reviews to join in, by the way. But yeah, I'm hoping that I get this Coolpad legacy device, and that I'm able to review it, guys. Because again, like I've never really reviewed anything from Metro by T-Mobile. I've done Cricket, I've done Boost Mobile, I've done Virgin Mobile. I've dabbed into a little bit of Net 10, I think. I've never done any other prepaid companies other than that, unless you count Mint Mobile, which I don't count Mint Mobile. But okay, let's see. Do you guys have questions? Let's open this up to any questions that you guys got going on now. Like, I just want to know what's going on. Let's see. Did someone like it? Okay, so Michael Thomas 3 hours ago tweeted at me. What's funny is that YouTube has ended a famous YouTuber, Steve Crowder's channel, from uploading videos to make monetization money. Click on the link. So, oh wow, okay. Well, he was a conservative commentator. I don't know. I don't think that's right. Like that. That YouTube is doing things like that, because first of all, like everyone has their own opinion. Unless they're like spilling out racial slurs, or they're showing some sort of like nudity or anything like that. Like, I don't think that there's a reason why YouTube should be demonetizing or deactivating people's account, unless they pull a Logan Paul and they go film like a dead body on their YouTube, which is just something that no one really wants to see, especially on a popular channel like that. So I don't know what's going on there. I know Magic Tech Reviews also is having issues as far as his YouTube channel goes. I remember seeing a live stream from him a few days, yesterday or a couple days ago, where he's saying that he also got another strike, and that like one more strike, and like his channel is going to be deleted, and like that's horrible. Like, I don't know who's making these claims on their channels, or whatever's happening, but it's just ridiculous, like why it's happening. You know what I mean? Oh, let's see. But let me know if you guys are still there. Like, I don't know if this thing froze up, because it says that I have 3 viewers here, but I'm not seeing any notifications. While you guys are waiting to ask me the next question, I'm going to turn on my AC because it's freaking hot in here. It's hot in here, guys. Get some air circulation going over here. All right, let's see. The copyright stuff is just impossible to work with. And you know what? I've gotten a few copyright strikes, but what I do right away is, if I get a strike, is I'll automatically unmonetize my video, so that they don't like try to mess with it any further. You know what I mean? So like, there has been a couple of cases where I have gotten copyright strikes. So all I do is either I delete the video, or I just get rid of I unmonetize the video altogether, and then there's no issues, because you can still have the video up. It's just that it's not going to be monetizable for the person that uploaded the video. You know what I mean? So, but it's just really stupid. Like, I don't see it. Art Dog, you and me are AC bros over here, by the way, man. But for the most part, like, I'm hoping to get my hands on that device. I'm thinking about also getting my hands on the new phone by Boost Mobile, which is the let me see, can I find my channel over here? Which is like, I forget what the phone is called. I know CV Tech did an unboxing on it a couple days ago as well. But let's see. It's called the WeCos or whatever. Let's see. The WeCo Ride by Boost Mobile, and I think the phone is actually like $40 right now. So And it looks like a very inexpensive phone, but it's running Android 9.0. I just hope that this isn't a version of Android Go, because like I'm just from what I'm seeing here, it's not a very it's not a very decked out device as far as specs go. But it does say it has 16 gigs of internal storage, has a 5 megapixel rear camera, 14 hours of talk time. Let's see. Let's look at the specs here, and let's see if I can let's see if I can get the camera turned on for you guys over here. Okay, let's see. Whoa, okay, that's super weird, by the way. Okay, so let me see if I can get the specs here for you guys really quick. 2500 milliamp battery, 16 gigs of ROM, 2 gigs of RAM. It's got a 2 gigahertz quad core processor, which is, wow. The clock speed of that processor is a lot faster than some of the mid-range devices that are a lot more expensive. It's got a 5.45 FWVGA plus display. It's got a 5 megapixel rear camera and a 2 megapixel front facing camera, and it's got Android 9.0. So I'm not seeing Android Go, which is good because Android Go is like complete trash in my opinion. And I'm hoping that I'm sorry if it was a little shaky for you guys. Okay, hold on, let me fix this. I'm hoping I don't accidentally disconnect my webcam. Sorry guys if I do. Let's see. Can I fix this for you guys? There you go. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it doesn't look like the processor is bad on paper. I mean, it's a no-name brand. So I also reached out to this company called WeCo USA or whatever, and for whatever reason, they just did not. They said, okay, this was their response. They said that they did not want to. Hold on. That they basically just don't send out phones to YouTubers. So that was the response I got when I reached out to them and I said, hey, would you like to work with me? I'm a tech YouTuber, yada yada yada. And they said, hi, BTech Reviews. Thanks for the follow. We would love to, but we currently are not sending out phones. We appreciate your interest. Okay. And again, this is a company that has like zero, like very less than 100 followers on both Facebook and Twitter. So it's like if you want to get your company like exposed or whatever, like don't you want to at least send a few phones out to some of the tech community people, I guess, out there, so that people can get to know who this company is, you know what I mean? Like, and the thing about them is they're based in Texas. They're a Texas company, you know what I mean? So for $40, it's not bad. Like, I'm probably still gonna end up ordering it. I think I'm gonna order it either tonight or tomorrow before I go to sleep. Let's see. Okay, I'm reading our dog and Esper's responses over here. It's also has face unlock, which is insane for a $40 phone. Yes, and I'm seeing that a lot. It is real face unlock though, or is it just using the front facing camera? I think it's just using the front facing camera, but it does have to scan your face and it does have to do kind of like little censoring things. But I mean, that's how my Moto G7 is. I mean, if you think about it, like, let's see if I can get the face unlock to work. Maybe not. Let me see if I can swipe up. There you go. So let's try that again. Okay, it's not working. Let me take the hat off. See, sometimes when I use the unlock or whatever, it just does it on its own. Like, I don't have to press the power button. See that? Did you guys see that? Hold on. Let's try that one more time. Nope, nothing. You see, look. But if I swipe up, it'll automatically unlock. You see that? See that? That's weird. I don't know. There you go. You see, that's so weird. Like, again, this is the Moto G7 though. But even phones like the Umidigi A3 Pro, guys, has that feature. So, Esper, a lot of phones were like that also. A new company doesn't want anybody to know them. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if you're a new company, like, and you're trying to get your phone sold by another company, like Boost Mobile, for instance, yeah, they don't get as fancy as like iOS when it comes to their to their features as far as like face radar or whatever you want to call it, face unlock. But it is what it is. Like, you're not, I mean, for a $40 phone, like, who's going to complain about that? For the most part, it's going to work during the day. It probably will not work as good in the dark. But I believe that some of these, even like if you're in a dark area or whatever, it'll brighten up the screen so that it can see your face. You know what I mean? So I think that's pretty cool in itself. Okay, most just use the front-facing camera. Yeah. By the way, guys, let me know if you guys should I buy this phone? I'm thinking about just adding it to my cart and buying it right now. I wonder how fast they would ship this. I would probably get it by the weekend, and I would probably have to unbox it and use it over the weekend. Is anyone interested in purchasing the Umidigi A3 Pro for me so that I can buy the WeCo's phone or whatever it's called? That way I can do that. I'll sell this phone for I will sell this phone for $40 flat. That way I can buy the other phone. That way at least I get my money back. Even though I paid like $100 for this one, I paid like 90 to 100 on that one. But let me know if you guys or if anyone wants to make a $40 donation on here. You know? No, okay. No, I'm just messing with you guys. Guys, I love you all, but I wish that I had the following that guys like CV Tech and even Magic Tech. I mean, shoot, I mean, a lot of people throw super chats their way, man. So I hope to be on that level of, you know, I guess viewership one day, or you know, people when I do live streams and they're just throwing out super chats my way. Because believe me, even just like $1 or $2 helps a lot, especially when it comes to our ad rates, because sometimes our day rates on our ads are just horrible, guys. This one was the Umidigi A3 Pro, Art Dog, and this one is actually like the rose gold version. It has a black case on it, but it is the rose gold version. So let me give you a walkthrough of this device. Right here's the back of it. It's got a glass back, by the way. That Umidigi fingerprint sensor, dual camera, front facing. Screen. It actually has a screen protector already installed on it, and I just never took it off. So the screen looks dirty, but it's really not. It's just I just need to like wipe it down because of the screen protector. Would do it, but my card isn't registered to my Google account because I don't trust myself. S-Bear, just do it, and I'll send you an extra goodie with it. Okay, man. I will send you this. I'm off tomorrow. I would ship this phone out to you tomorrow because I don't work, so I could actually get it shipped out like early morning or whatever. Are all of your streams always this late at night? Art Dog, normally no, I guess. I just sometimes like I just don't feel like live streaming until nighttime, but I don't know if that affects my viewership or not, because there's times where I've live streamed during the day and I get nobody, you know what I mean? So it really just depends. Art Dog, I'm sorry if I'm keeping you up, by the way. If you have to go to sleep, go to bed, bro. Like, I don't want to keep you up too late. I mean, for the most part, you know, I'm already hitting about an hour anyway, so I'll probably, unless the chat dies out, I probably won't be on too much longer. But S-Bear, if you want this phone, just send me. I take PayPal, or I'll even do Cash App. If you have Cash App, I'll do Cash App, man. And I'll give you my Cash App code. Or I have Venmo, I have PayPal, I have Cash App, and whatever else. I even have Chase Quick Pay if you want to do it like that. Our dog, me too. It's already going to be midnight over here in Texas. I have always been a night owl, though. That's just how I've been. I mean, preferably, I would love to do my live streams more at nighttime, but I know realistically I'm probably going to get less of a viewership at nighttime. But, you know, for other people that have big followings like CJ or RJ Tech or whatever, CV Tech, you know, that guy does live streams like at like midnight, like or 1 o'clock his time, and he, for the most part, gets a lot of good views. Like he gets a lot of viewership on his channel. So I hope that like eventually like it's to the point where like I just get a good amount of views, and that's it, guys. But I mean, again, thank you all for being here tonight with me and just watching my video and chit-chatting with me as we talk about smartphones and tech and whatever else. And we like the late night streams. S-Bear, I appreciate that, man. You miss out on some of my streams every now and then, so I'm gonna hate on you for that right now, okay, man? But again, thanks for joining. Again, guys, if you guys are just joining in, please like this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, man. That helps out a lot, especially on YouTube's algorithm. And if you're just joining in, say hi. Again, if you're new to my channel, my name's Mike. I do budget tech videos, or I do budget items as far as smartphones. I like to review unlocked devices. I like to review, you know, Bluetooth devices, etc. If If a company reaches out to me and they send me one of their items, I usually I'll do a small review on it. My videos might not be like super high quality like Marquez or MKBHD or Austin Evans or guys like Snazzy Labs or whatever. But Mill Hustles, what's up, Mill Hustles? How's it going, man? I saw your video on that deal, by the way, Mill Hustles. You know what? You guys are like my you five that are here chit chatting with me right now are like my main five, by the way. So I'm actually gonna post an update. Thanks for asking me that, our dog, by the way. I'm gonna post an update video on that either tomorrow or maybe the following day on the Pathfinder. So far so good. My dad has been driving around the Pathfinder for a couple weeks already, and it's been running great. There's a few little nicks on the engine that we're gonna look at. I think that he says that either the first cylinder spark plug is a little off or something like that. And for the most part, it's been running good. I mean, he's had no issue. I think he took it to work today. I do want to take it for like a drive and a road test. It is a very smooth ride, guys. For a car that's from 1998, that is a very smooth ride. Like, you guys have no clue like how smooth that ride is. So I think eventually, yes, I will do an update video on that. I'm gonna probably just post a small video on like what we've done to the vehicle so far. Today we actually went to a truck accessory store where we live, like in the same city. And we actually wanted to, we were questioning about a roof rack for the very top portion of the vehicle. And the guy quoted us at around $500, but that's like installed and everything like that. So, but right now it's looking pretty good. I mean, I'm getting the stickers and the replacement decals and badges for it and everything like that. I already put a Nismo badge on it. So I feel like I put it on crooked though. So in the video, you'll probably see that it looks like super crooked. It probably is. Well, it is what it is. Like, we can always take it off and buy a new one, or just put on new adhesive or whatever, glue or whatever. Let's see. You can't wait to see it. Get a Toyota 4Runner, Art Dog. Nissan Xteras are nice. I prefer the Pathfinders though, just because I feel like Pathfinders just has a better name first of all, and just has better roots. But anyways, the vehicle it's running good, guys. So thanks for asking the question on that. 4Runners are good vehicles also, but you really have to get one. There's some that are 4x4 and there's some that are not 4x4. So you want to get the 4Runner that's 4x4, guys. You don't want to waste your money on a 2x4 or whatever, or just a 2-speed or two-wheel drive like SUV. Just don't waste your money. You know what I mean? If you're gonna waste money on a 4Runner or like a Nissan Xterra or something, make sure that it has 4x4 capabilities. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, if you're looking, man, like how we did it was, I just looked on the Facebook Marketplace, and we had been looking for weeks, keep in mind. So we actually looked at several vehicles before we actually decided to buy. So the guy that sold us the vehicle was real nice. He ended up going down on the vehicle. I think originally he was asking $2,300, and my dad ended up going down to $2,000. Like, my dad offered him, like, will you go down to $2,000? And he said yes. So, and we were very lucky that like there was no issues as far as title transfer or anything like that. My dad was able to go get the title transferred with no issues. So luckily, like that was it. I remember using it. Okay. So again, guys, if you guys are watching, thanks again for watching. Like, I really appreciate it. I feel like the chat room is lit tonight finally, now that I've been kind of live streaming for an hour. It's a good vehicle though. Like, I think eventually, like, if we have the ability to take it somewhere like where we live, where I can get footage of it going off road, or even just like using the 4x4 capabilities, I'll try to do that. I'm probably not going to get as good as videos that you would see like on like car review channels, but I'll definitely try, you know what I mean? S Bear says, I'm looking for either an E39 BMW 5 Series or an Alfa Romero 164, maybe Mazda Speed 3. S Bear, aren't you like 12 years old or something like that? And you're talking about getting like all of these luxury cars over here, freaking Alfa Romero over here. Mazda Speed 3s are nice also, by the way, if you have one. And I'm just talking trash, by the way. Don't listen to me, guys, by the way. You're 19, S-Bear? Damn. Over here, I'm thinking that you're like 10 years old. S-Bear, buy the Umidigi A3 Pro, bro. Cash at, man. Cash at me, and I will send it to you, man. I promise this phone will go to you, and I'll even send something extra with it. Something that I have here in my room. I don't know. I don't know exactly what, but again, Cash App $40. This phone's yours. That way I can buy the new WeCo phone, and that way you can get yourself the Umidigi A3 Pro, man. And then you can do an unboxing on your YouTube channel, okay? I do want to get my hand on the Umidigi A5 Pros, so I think after the WeCo's phone, once I get my hands on that one, I'm probably going to get that one, and then I will get again another Umidigi brand phone, or maybe something else, another unlocked device, a device that I can. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to put a SIM card in it though. My Mint Mobile subscription actually ran out, so I might actually have to order another SIM card from Mint Mobile. And just get like the free 3 months like they did the first time. I'm not sure if they're still running that promotion, but if you guys have not heard of Mint Mobile, check them out. Like, it's really simple process in order to get their phones activated. So super easy to use. Again, if you have an unlocked device, very simple. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. You know? Art Dog, $40, man, shipped, bro. $40 shipped for reals, man. The battery's dead on it right now, by the way, so I have to charge it. But $40 shipped. You can get your hands on the Umidigi A3 Pro. Oh, look at that. I'm doing all those fancy like little like YouTube moves. Woo, woo. Esper, I don't mind if you post weird videos, man. I would like if I were to send you this phone though, I would like you to unbox it and show it on your YouTube channel, man. So. But again, touche, like to all of you who are interested in buying this phone. Mill Hustles, if you're still there and you're thinking about this, man, let me know. 40 pesos, you're crazy way. Mill Hustles, you crazy way, okay? That's like super Latino response right there. Andale way. Dame $40, por favor, way. Anyways, that's just me sounding real stupid. Mill Hustles, if you're interested in this, bro, let me know. Send me. You know, I know you haven't done a review in a while, man. So I mean, if you're interested in getting a nice little review up, man, the Umidigi A3 Pro is an option. Let me know, man. I'll let it go for cheap, man, just so I can get my hand. This is the A3 Pro, bro. It's kind of like a wannabe iPhone knockoff, I guess. But this is the rose gold version, or the gold version. I would call it rose gold, but to be honest, like, it looks like beige to me in the back or whatever. But yeah, I have the box here somewhere. Hold on, let me see if I can show you guys the box. Oh, it's way over here. You see, I still have the box. Let me dust it off a little bit. Umidigi, and in the back, here you go. You guys can see that right there. Okay, maybe not. Shoot, that's kind of hard to see. Okay, let me see if that's better for you guys. A3 Pro, there we go. Umidigi A3 Pro. The camera's not bad, honestly. I mean, I did a video on it a while back. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the link. S-Bear, I don't understand what you just typed out. That was weird. Let's see. I know I have a video of me testing out the camera on the Umidigi A3 Pro. So, I mean, it's not horrible. I think the camera app itself is horrible, though. Like, the camera itself is not bad, though. I think it's like a 13 megapixel camera. Shoot, let me read off the specs of the back of it, just because I literally forgot the specs of this phone already. Okay, it's a 5-inch touch display, 3,300 milliamp battery, Android 8.1. It's got a quad-core 1.5 processor. Let's see. It's got a 12 megapixel camera. It's got a dual camera, 12 plus a 5 megapixel, and then an 8 megapixel front camera. So it's got a dual camera, but I mean, it's not gonna have features that you'll see like in like some of these newer phones, like the LG phones and whatnot like that. Let me find out. Let's see what's going on here. Let me see if I can find that video for you really quick. I hate YouTube Studio Beta, by the way. Our dog said last time you had an update on it. I don't. What do you mean update? I'll take the phone for free. S-Bear, come on, really, man? Navi Nash streamer, why? Why am I live streaming or why? Navi Nash, by the way, I'm selling my Umidigi A3 Pro. First person to send me $40 via Cash App or PayPal will get this device, and all I need is your address, and that's it, basically. But no, I'm trying to like find the stupid video over here. Let me go to Creator Studio Classic because I hate the new Creator Studio. If you guys are YouTubers, by the way, and you guys use Creator Studio, it's just horrible. I can't even like explain how bad the new Creator Studio is. Let's see, Video Manager. Oh wow, I actually have people viewing right now. Oh yeah, I mean, for the most part, I think it was just like a security update. Oh, why do I hate YouTube Studio Beta? What's up? Hey, what's up, guys? I'm actually getting people in here. Guys, hit that like button if you guys are joining in, by the way. Please hit that like button. I don't really recall. I remember, I think, doing the live stream where it actually asked me to do an update on it. But I don't even recall. I haven't really used the phone much since then, so I don't know if that specific update actually like fixed any bugs or anything like that. So I'm doing okay, man. Tonight we're actually just chit-chatting about like if smartphones in the 700 price range are actually like flagship level, and we were also talking about the new Mac Pro earlier, and we're just talking about whatever. Whoever's already here, I'm actually trying to get them to purchase this Umidigi A3 Pro for me so that I can buy another smartphone from Boost Mobile. That way I can just like use that money to purchase the next one. You know what I mean? So that I can do that. So if any of you guys are interested, I am letting this go for $40 tonight for any of you guys that are watching, okay? And again, this is with the original box and charger and whatnot. You know, again, this is a pretty decent mid-tier or mid-range phone, 3 gigs of RAM. I think this one has 32 gigs of memory, if I'm not correct. So even if you don't use this as like your daily driver for a phone, you can use it like as I don't know, it just says whatever. You can use it to play games on, or maybe not play games, but listen to music, and you can take it with you on trips and whatnot and not worry about losing it. What security patch is it on? Dude, you're going to make me charge this phone up just so that I can check that? Okay, hold on. Let me find it. Let me find a charger over here really quick. Let me see. I can't even find a wire for this. Let's find one. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Is this it right here? Nope, this is not it. Found one. All right, you guys are making me do the impossible over here. Let me plug it into a power port here, and let me plug this in. Here we go. So I'm actually gonna plug this in for you guys live. See if I can get it turned on here. There it is, Umidigi. Yeah, it's kind of like an iPhone knockoff or whatever. That's all right. I'll turn it on just for you. Powered by Android. Ah, it disappeared. That's all right. But anyways, I took the case off. But this is the case right here. Pretty nice case, by the way. I like that Umidigi just sends all this crap out. So again, thanks for you guys that are joining in. Thanks for watching. Again, if you guys are just joining in, if you guys like my channel, and feel free to send a super chat my way because I am a small tech tuber and super chat help. So if you guys are interested in doing that, you know, I'll be very grateful for that. But yeah, check that out. So it's still loading. So once it's loaded, I'll show you guys what security patch it's on. I believe it was like the January, maybe February. I don't know. Hold on, let's see. Now that it's turned on, it's going to probably update a million apps. You can see there, like, boom. And the brightness on this is gone, by the way. It's like all the way down, I guess, probably to save power over here. That's all right. Let's see. Let's go through the security patch here. I'm already on the app screen here, and I'll show you guys. January. Oh my God, I'm getting like a million. I'm getting like a million missed notifications here. Let's see if you guys can get that. Okay, you're not seeing it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it needs a system update first of all. Its security patch level is from actually October. Actually, no. Okay, it says last successful update was on May 27. Let's see if you guys can get that. But it says the last security patch was actually from October of 2018. But this phone did update. Oh my God, you're gonna start seeing all of those things pop up on top here, guys. By the way, so all of those notifications. But yeah, so yeah, the last one was October 5th, 2018. Then let's check for updates. It's not gonna show anything though. It's gonna say your system is up to date. I wonder if this phone will ever update to Android 9.0. I wonder. I'll keep it up for you guys. Yeah, it's up to date. So, and again, I'm gonna get all those Facebook notifications. So, oh my God. That's the kind of thing I hate about Android is if your phone turns off or whatever, you end up getting all of those notifications like super late. Even if like you already got those notifications, like your phone still gets all whatever apps and whatever you use, you get all those notifications. So, but here it is, the UMA DG3 Pro charging. It's like at 1% right now, and all of it's going pretty. You know, I think the thing that's pretty much impressed me the most about this phone, and I haven't really been using it, is the actual screen. The fingerprint sensor could be better. Like it works, but like look at how long it takes. I've had my finger on there for like 5 seconds already. So fingerprint sensor could work better. It does have face unlock though. Let's see. See if it recognizes me. See that? So the face unlock did work. Let's try that again. There we go. So and again, I wasn't using my fingers, so not BSing you, okay? Let's see. I'm thinking it was January 2. Okay, wait and see if the Google Store updates available. Wait to see the Google. What? What are you saying over there, Art Dog? What about the Google Store? Google Store does not update the version of Android or whatever. But I'm pretty sure it's going to ask me to update like a crap ton load of apps. Let's go ahead and get on and show you guys. Because again, this phone has been off for like probably like a week already. I haven't turned it on. And there's a reason for that because I've been using the Moto G7, so I haven't had the need to use this phone, so I just let it die. All right, let's see how many apps need to be updated for you guys. And again, it's checking for apps over here. I'll just get that on you really quick. $14 apps need to be updated. And it's already auto-updating, so. Oh, crap. What happened? Literally, the App Store just crashed, guys, by the way. Oh, my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let's do this again. Yeah, 14 apps. That's not bad, actually. It's pretty average. Usually I have like at least 5 apps that are wanting to update on Android. Let me see if I can update them. It's because my battery is so low, so it's probably not wanting to actually charge them. But I'm going to go ahead and do that, guys. So, again, if any of you guys are interested in this phone, please let me know by the end of the night or send me a PM. No hustles if you're still there. Don't BS me, man. If you want this phone, please let me know. Okay, I'm just gonna let this phone charge. The auto update should be on. Yeah, it's auto updating. It's updating Google Duo right now. So, all right, let's see what else we got, guys. We've been on for about an hour already. Can't believe that. An hour and 13 minutes. Oh my God, we've been on for an hour and 13 minutes already. Wow. But yeah, for the most part, like I want to sell this phone so that I can get the new Boost Mobile WeCo's phone. Vantage dope or no. You know, I don't really follow Italian cars, man. Is Aston Martin even Italian? Or what if you would consider that a supercar? I don't even know, man, honestly. I mean, I don't know. I've been getting into like a lot of the older vehicles lately, and not just like sports and whatnot, but like I'm getting into like trucks and like SUVs and whatnot now. So that's what I've been kind of following as of late as far as like car reviews and whatnot. So I mean, there's really no. There's one supercar that I want out there. It's the Nissan Skyline GTR, or whatever you want to call it. One of the dealerships that's close to me is actually selling a used one, and I'm just like, oh, like if I only had like $50,000 to blow, you know what I mean? Not the Chevy El Camino. I'm not a fan of the Chevy El Camino. That's probably one of the ugliest cars of its time, but it's probably one of the. A lot of people bought that car. You'd be surprised. I think one of my sister's ex-boyfriends had one of those cars back in the day. So I got to ride around in one of those once or twice. So yeah, I hate the El Camino, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, I'd rather drive like a old school Pontiac Grand Prix or something like that. How am I crazy, dude? I can't believe you're insulting me here on my own YouTube channel. That's all right though. I'm gonna message Mill Hustles. Let's see if you respond. Mill Hustles, I'm gonna message you on Hangouts, man. I'm gonna be like, yo, so you interested? Mill Hustles, I just literally messaged you directly, bro, over here. Look at that. Mill Hustles, man. So don't worry, man. I don't think I'm giving away any personal information. I'm just saying, like, hey, man, if you're interested in the Uber A3 Pro, like, I'm down to send it to you, man. Don't even sweat it, man. Like, I'll ship it out even tomorrow, man. Honestly, my uncle had one of the ugliest car I've ever seen, dude. El Caminos were like the ugliest freaking cars ever, man. Like, I mean, I am getting growing more appreciative of like the older style type vehicles because I'm just like, damn, like some of the vehicles that they made between like the 80s and early 90s to mid 2000s were just like ugly cars, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying that the new cars are nice nowadays either. Like some cars nowadays are like ugly as well, but for the most part, it's just funny. So Esber, I'm sorry if I'm insulting you with your El Camino, man. I am sorry. Everyone has their opinion, man. Let's not bash on mine too hard, okay? Okay, some guy named Arthur Morgan commented on one of my videos, and I don't even know what video he posted it. Let's find out. Esber, you're 19 and you don't have a car, man. Let's change that, okay? Some guy made a comment on one of my really old videos that I did like within like the first 2 years of me doing YouTube. So I thought that's interesting. Let's see, no problem. Guys, it looks like the chat is dying down. We already lost Navi Nash. We probably lost Art Dog. We lost Live by Tech for sure. Like, I'm pretty sure he's not here anymore. We probably lost Mill Hustles as well. Mill Hustles, where did you go, man? Come back. Let's talk about wrestling. Let's talk about AEW. Okay, let's lower the camera here. I feel like this is too low or too high. There you go. Is that better? I'm sure riding around in El Camino was fun, though. Yeah, especially the bed. I mean, back then when it was not illegal to ride around on. Now everything's illegal. You can't even stick your head out the window anymore without getting pulled over by the cops. It's not cool, dude. It's like the ugliest car truck I've ever seen, man, honestly, dude. Like I do have appreciation for people that actually fix and restore those, though. I think some El Caminos actually look good when they're like fixed up and nice looking, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about like lowrider El Camino styles. I'm talking about like just like factory stock looking El Caminos that just look nice, like something that looked like it was fresh out of the factory, okay? But hey, you never know. Maybe you'll buy yourself an El Camino one day, guys. Who knows? I feel kind of insulted. I never got a reply back by Mill Hustles. He's probably ignoring me. Mill Hustles, man, come on, bro. Come on. You know who I haven't gotten in here in a while? Mikey Tech Reviews, man. I don't know where that guy's been, but he has not been hitting up my YouTube channel, by the way. So, man, everyone rides around in the back illegally. What are you talking about, kiddo? I don't know why, but it's not logging me into my Instagram account here. There we go. There you go. Okay, let's see. I didn't know if I could even get a garage big enough for my dream cars. Let's see. I mean, by the time I'm by retirement age, I hope to at least own a few cars that I actually wanted growing up. So whether it be like a car that I really enjoyed seeing when I was a kid or something like that, or even a classic car. like I want to have at least a really nice car that I really like, and then a really nice truck. So a truck for like the off-roading, and then a car for like, you know, just pure enjoyment of driving. You know what I mean? Like if I ever have kids and a family, obviously, you know, I'm gonna have to do the family thing and probably get myself like an SUV or something like that. But right now, I'm still single. I have no kids. Everything's good. All right, let's see. Get a Range Rover and a BMW. We actually almost bought a Range Rover or a Land Rover. It was a 2002 or something like that Range Rover. But the guy just had it too. It was like just too messed up. Like he wanted too much for. It needed just too much work, honestly, for what it was. And even though he had like the lifted tires and like the roof rack and all that, it was too big of a project. So we were just like, no. Like the thing about Range Rovers are, yes, they're off-road beasts, but at the same time, they break down easily. They're very expensive to maintain, and the fuel mileage on those is like horrible. Like you might as well buy a Hummer, like for real. My dream car, I like the Mustangs, but I like probably like the early 2000s, like the 2000 to 2004 year is probably my favorite, or even the 2000, I believe it was the 2012 to 2017 versions of the Mustang are my favorite versions. And if I ever buy one, it'll probably be used. I don't think I'll ever buy a new Mustang unless like I'm super rich and I just have the money. But for the most part, like as far as sports cars go, I don't think Mustang would not be my first go-to on. It would probably either be, I don't know. I would probably want like something like not American. I would want something like a German car or something like an Audi. I like the Fox body. Let's see. Dream car is still a Mustang. The new Edge Mustangs are the early 2000s. Yeah, the new age. I like those ones. I like that version of the Mustang or whatever. And they're cheap now. You can get a used one for like less than like $3,000, especially in I live. And I'm talking about like the GTs of that era, like the Mustang GTs, which were the V8s, not the V6s or whatever. And nowadays you have like you're basically forced to get either two engine configurations on the Mustang, either the 4-cylinder EcoBoost or the V8, which is the GT. They don't sell the V6s anymore. So that's kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, as far as the pricing on the Mustangs go, like, dude, just check your Facebook Marketplace, wherever the hell you live, and believe me, you're gonna see people selling those Mustangs for like less than $3,000, dude. Like honestly, just if you ever buy a car from anyone online, just make sure that they have a clean title and that everything matches up as far as the VIN numbers go, man. Because you don't want someone to kind of screw you over. I mean, like you really have to be careful when it comes to title. And make sure you don't get anything that's like a salvage title either, because salvage titles are basically worthless, guys. Yeah, I mean, Fox bodies are nice, man. They're nice Mustangs, and I mean, again, they're in that era where it's so easy to get aftermarket parts or replacement parts for those vehicles. Yeah, it's you know, a lot of people are buying those and fixing those up. You know what I mean? Me personally, right now, I think if I'm gonna save for a used vehicle, like as a secondary driver, it would probably be like a Toyota Tacoma extra cab or whatever. Because I really like the older style Toyota Tacomas. I'm talking about like from 2000 to like 2006. Excuse me. But finding one and then just getting one to fix it up. Let me see if I can find a picture of one that I want to get, because I actually found one on the Facebook Marketplace. But people just want so much money for these nowadays. Let's see, Toyota Tacoma. It's crazy, like the amount of money like people want for some of these vehicles. That's 2003. Damn. Okay, hold on. Maybe the one I want is a little newer than that. Something like this, guys, by the way. This is kind of like the truck that I want, but I want to get a little truck like this. That's a 2010, I guess, the 2010 version. And then I want to get like big muddy tires on it. I want to get it lifted. You know, okay, hold on, let me see. If I can find the same picture of the car that I saw that I really liked on here. Bro, the M4s are badass cars, but they're too expensive, man. See, I would want something like this. Hold on me. Something like this is what I would want, guys. I hope you can see that. But like this is like the type of truck that I would want to get. Like if I were to get like a little truck just for myself, maybe get it lifted a little higher, you know what I mean? But like something like that is like very nice. 100,000 Mexican, what? That means they want it for like what, $10,000 in the US? Forget that, man. That's way too much money. Okay, let me see. For the most part, though, I'm seeing a few of these vehicles go on. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me click the actual picture. 6,000 not too bad for a little truck like that, though. Or whatever. But I don't know what a Toyota Helix is. I think it's like that wannabe crossover hatchback, if I'm not mistaken, right? Someone probably already bought the truck that I was kind of looking at, but for the most part, like you would think that these trucks lose their value, but they don't really lose their value, man. Like little trucks like this actually, hold their value as far. And Toyota has been kind of killing it in the mid-sized truck game for a while now. Like I mean, no one can really compete with them. I mean, yes, Chevy has got the Colorado, and you have other automakers like Nissan and whatever. But here we go. This is the truck that I was looking at right here. Boom. This is what I want right here, guys. Can any of you send me like $13,000 so I can buy this truck and I'll totally review it and I'll be so grateful. But let's see if we can get like a side angle of that truck. It's just a nice little truck. Look at that. Like, I wish this camera did a better job. There you go. Check out this little truck. That's a 4x4 TRD off-road, and it's nice. Super clean inside, single cab. I love little trucks like this, by the way. I would drive the shit out of a little truck like this, by the way, guys. So, okay, it's not a compact utility truck that has a lot of history. Oh, okay. A Helix. Okay, Mexico or the Middle East. Okay, I got you. All right, well, hey, that's all right. What is, what is. So, guys, no yeses on the... It says that 24 apps were updated on here, by the way. Oh, my God. That's crazy. That's good, though. I mean, that means all the apps are updated, so I don't have to worry about that shit now. But, guys, if any of you are interested, please let me know before I end the live stream tonight, because I do want to get this phone off my hands. I might end up just listing it on eBay or something like that, which is I don't really want to do because eBay charges a lot of fees nowadays. So, I mean, for the most part, I just don't want to waste the money on that. If I only had 13,900, look at that. If I only had 13,900, I can buy my little dream truck right there, guys. Look at the tires on that. Like, look at that. Like, I want little meaty tires, and the fender flares, they just look awesome, man. Look at that little 4x4 flaps and everything like that. Our dog says you buy too. Who's everyone? Don't listen to the people that are telling you that you buy too many phones, man. Do what you feel like doing, okay, man. Do it, man. And I will send you something extra if you purchase that, okay. And that could mean an extra Bluetooth item on my end or something like that, just as a courtesy for buying this phone, man. So. S-Bears, quit buying phones. I have like 5 phones right now, okay, but 40 phones is too much. You should probably sell them, if anything. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. I mean, I'm going to probably end up just selling it online anyways, but it's okay. No worries. I'm tearing up a little bit on the inside. But again, if you guys are interested, go ahead and just reach out to me. Yeah, he has all of us way beat. If you have 40 phones, S-Bear, then man, dude, like, I don't know what to tell you there, dude. Like, that is something. That's just too much, if you know what I mean. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I feel like I keep getting chit chats over here. That is a nice little truck, though. So I had a Facebook ad running right now on a video that I did, and it said that it reached 11,000 people, and it said it had 966 playthroughs. But yet no one has bought the actual item that I was trying to promote on that. So wow, is all I'm gonna say. I mean, you're always going to take a loss when it comes to smartphones. As soon as you buy them and as soon as you open them, they lose their value. So, I mean, I definitely know I would lose. I mean, again, I'm selling this for less than half the price than what I bought it for. I think I paid like $100 for this before it was even on sale. So I think now you can get it for like 80 or 90 new though. So that's not a surprise. I mean, if you're taking losses on stuff like smartphones, but all right, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the chat here. So thank you all for watching my live stream tonight. No one super chatted me tonight. Sad face again. Like I feel like my super chats are not worthy of super chat, or my live streams are not worthy of super chats nowadays. Or maybe maybe YouTube disabled it. No, I can see here that it's still enabled. Yeah, look at that. I can send myself $2. I'm gonna send myself $2, guys. That's so funny. I'm gonna get the money back. Hold on. You're awesome. You're awesome. Smiley face. Look at that. All right, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna send myself a super chat. Okay, I'm gonna be lame here. 6589. I should delete that. That's not even on my. Okay, let's see. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. I'm going to send myself a super chat, guys. Heck yeah. I just sent myself $2. Real stupid. Did I spell "you're" right? No, I didn't. I misspelled "you're" wrong. Oh, my God. That's so funny, guys. I didn't even know you can send yourself super chat, so that's pretty funny, but that's okay. I get paid tomorrow anyways, or I get paid today technically because today is tomorrow. It's already after midnight. So, guys, I want to see more of these when I do my live stream. So I know you guys are my big fans of mine, but anything helps. Even $1 helps, like honestly. But no, don't worry. I'm going to continue, guys, to bring you awesome content. Yeah, I always misspell "your" all the time, so don't feel bad, man. I feel bad for myself for super chatting myself. I think these super chats actually disappear after like 2 minutes. So let's see. Oh no, it'll stay there. It'll stay there. So just because I super chatted myself, I will actually not stop the live stream until this thing goes away on the bottom. So I'm going to continue live streaming over here, guys. That's all right, man. I mean, for the most part, I know people are not just ready to throw out their wallets and be like, hey, like, thanks for. And that's why I've considered doing a Patreon back in the day, but no one really wants to. I mean, I guess you have to have like a way bigger following in order for Patreon to actually like be worth it. You know what I mean? Otherwise, like for me, like if I were to get a Patreon, it's just like I'm gonna charge people $5 to like send extra content or something like that. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if people are like super into doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Our dog. Just donate $1. Promise. I promise I'll be good to you, man. I promise I'll be good to you. Let's see. Let's go to this month, the month of June. Yeah, my earnings this month are horrible, by the way. So what is everyone still going? Say hello. Say hello. We are chit-chatting here. Please like this video, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, by the way. Okay, I guess I'm gonna end the live stream. Our dog's probably already gone, and probably so is S-Bear. Guys, again, thank you all for joining in on my chat. You know, I wish Mr. Beast would just come in and donate like $5,000 to this over here. That would be pretty awesome, right? If Mr. Beast just joined in and he was like, hey, take off your hat for like $5,000. I'm like, okay. Boom, hat taken off. And you can see all my messy hair over here. By the way, I'm going to cut my hair tomorrow, guys, so get ready to see all the sides cut off. See how that goes. All right, guys. But again, thank you all for watching. Y'all have a good night. Thank you again for joining in on my live stream. Appreciate everything. Y'all have a good night. Thank you again. We'll see you guys next time. Please subscribe. Please like my videos. Thank you all.